Hey, what's going on, guys? I've got a special green anodized XM-18 I want to show you today. I did this for my buddy Geoff over at TuffThumbz, so let's check it out. Now I put it in the multi-etch for a good amount of time, so when I anodized it, it just came out a really toxic green, very bright green. Now when you anodize green, it's usually a darker color. It's not this bright. After etching it and anodizing it, it came out just real toxic. So after that, I put it in the stone washer to remove some of the brightness, because it was just a lot brighter than it is now, and it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't look right for some reason. But as you see in the Hinder logo, in the engraved part there, it's still bright green. But on the edges, especially the edges, it's a darker green, and on the face, it's depending on what angle you look at it, it could be bright green or a darker green. Alright, so Geoff, he sandblasted all the hardware on this, even the pivot, the screws there, and the standoffs, the pocket clip, the standoff pins, the lock bar stabilizer, all the screws. So after that, I heat anodized all the hardware. Everything that you see bronze was heat anodized. All the screws, pivot, and the standoffs got a real deep bronze color because it's sandblasted. Now if it were polished, it would be a shiny bronze, but since it's sandblasted, it's a real dark, just a matte finish. It looks really, really nice. Very unique. And for the pocket clip screws, we've got a nice bronze, and the skull filler tab that Geoff did himself, we've got a blue heat anodized screw there. So you can see inside the jimping, it's a very bright green, but on the edges it's a darker green. Looks very unique. Centering is still spot on. I've yet to have a Hinder that wasn't centered. Alright, now let's show you the best part of all. I've put a mirror polished wicked edge on here, and I put this in the wicked edge and matched the factory bevel, took it all the way up to the ceramic stones, I believe 0.6 micron, and then stropped them all the way down to 0.25 micron. Alright, let's test the sharpness of this bad boy. This thing is crazy sharp. Got that nice mirror polished edge on it, and that finish. If you look real close, you can see the gray bead blast on the blade. You've also got the stone wash there, so it looks really unique. And then for the handle, we've got a real light stone wash over the factory Hinder stone wash, and then the pocket clip was bead blasted and then stone washed. Alright, still got a very early lockup on it, about 15%. Now it took me about 6 hours to complete the knife with anodizing and sharpening. Probably spent a couple hours sharpening, but I mean, I didn't charge Geoff anything for it. I mean, he offered to pay for it, but I mean, he's been going out of his way for you guys. I mean, all the time when he's working on your knives, pimping your knives. I mean, he does the best that he can do in the time that he has, and he goes out of his way for you guys, so it's about time somebody goes out of their way for him. I mean, to show their appreciation. I mean, without TuffThumbz, what would the knife pimping world be? But we all learn from each other, and I hope you like it. If you do, post down below. If you guys need anything anodized, I'm still taking orders right now. One thing I really like about this color is it's not affected by fingerprints at all. You know, a lot of colors are affected by fingerprints, like blue. I have not had a problem with this green at all. And a sneak peek to what's coming. That blue 3.5 inch XM-18, we'll be finishing that soon. That is going to be blue, and it's going to have bronze edges on it. It's going to look very, very cool. Here it is next to a couple other 3-inch slicers. You've got the plain stonewashed finish on the bottom with a bronze clip and tab. And up here we've got a DLC coated FDE 3-inch. I think there's only 10 of these. And now looking at these two, you can tell that, I mean, just how bright that green is. And I know there's no other XM-18 like it right now. Just a huge difference, and I mean, everything about it's different than the regular XM-18. Alright, just a real quick video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys later.